Alright everyone, it's the last week of rookies. Oh my god, someone just went flat out through the corkscrew and crashed. Anyway, this is my last week of rookies. I guess you could call it my graduation, even though I just earned my D-class license. Gotta close it out with a track, can't really pass that. See that turn right there? That's basically the only passing zone of this track. Maybe some others, if you get enough of a good run. But turn one's probably gonna be where you're gonna be making most of your passes. I mean, you can try and be a hero and pass in the corkscrew, be Alex Zanardi, but usually it's not going to end well. That guy just went off the track like Zanardi. Don't do that, that's a slowdown. Oh, don't do that either. Especially don't hit people when you have a slowdown, although that's one way to clear it. So this track is completely line sensitive. You want to be hitting basically every curb of every apex, and going out wide as you dare onto the exit curbings as well. So I'm gonna lengthen up my corner radius, I should say. Driving on the curbs, then trying to get a little bit lower there, a little bit more to the inside. You wanna be careful though, because there's these red sausage curbs at basically every apex. You wanna be sure, do not hit them. If you run over one, it's probably gonna launch your car into the air, or at least half the car into the air. And you wanna just be very smooth and be really brave on the corkscrew there. Just floor it down, go straight. It should be okay, at least in the opening laps, but there's an example of just being completely offline, and there's really not much grip out there. Someone's having a barbecue over there, apparently. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start a flying lap here. So we're braking for the hairpin. Make sure you hit the apex. You can run it all the way wide out to the green here, but you have to be back on the track before the green AstroTurf part ends. Then coming across start finish, you want to cut right here into the bollards. And you can go out in this patched area here. Honestly, if you're rookies, I don't really recommend it. You'll probably just mess yourself up more like I just did there. So stay on the tarmac, just keep it the inside as close as you can. Heading for the next corner. Might tap the brake. I'm letting the car rotate. Gassing it as soon as I can. Again, using all the curb I can to open up the radius of the corners. You can get to the gas pretty quickly in most of these corners. Guide the car to the apex. Had to lift a little bit there, but that's okay. Now I don't need to brake for this corner, I'm just going to do a slight lift and then gas it. So I don't need to brake there. Coming up to the corkscrew, I'm going to brake around the 3, be steady, turn in. And we're going to straighten out the corner as best we can and give ourselves a little prayer before going down the hill, but we don't get wheel spin. Hit the apex there in the corner. Slight tap the brake for this one. Again, it's so line sensitive. Like, if you're out wide, be prepared to take an off track. It is the final week of the season. This is the second to last race of the week before week 13 starts, of which there are going to be numerous Week 13 races involving this car at various rookie tracks, including I think like Alton Park is tonight and some others too. I may do those this week. We'll kind of see how my schedule is. I imagine a lot of you probably want to see the street stocks again, because Week 13 street stocks are something else. All right, let's be careful here. Is anyone going to brake for this corner? Is that guy? Okay, yeah, you do not need a brake.
Well, I was looking at you going off the track, and I went off the track.
You do not need a brake there at all. Now, Joshua, don't be sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. But why? Josh, it was a mistake. Why'd you have to do that, man? See the air I got on that. Alright, we're starting P12.
Plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Which is exactly where I want to be. To see all the potential inevitable chaos. It's either going to happen in turn 1 or the corkscrew. It's either one of those two. Also, we're now at the point where we're actually seeing people use trading paints. So we've got a couple custom cars here. We have a Ghostbusters car off to my left. There's a few others as well, I'm sure we'll see.
Everybody keep in mind you need to be first after turn 1 or you're going to have problems.
Big shake up. I'll keep that in mind. Man, I'm really tired. Hopefully I don't plow into the field.
Green, green, green.
Here we go.
Good to go, this time by.
Alright, my one piece of advice. Even if you have a massive run, don't go to the outside. Just take the inside line. You're gonna see why here in a moment. Yep, bye. That's why I try and never go to the outside there. Again, try and get to the inside of basically every single corner.
Clear.
Okay, we're not going to push this guy. We're going to see if he can catch the pack. Especially this uphill section here. If he leaves the draft, you are basically done for in the race. So, don't make the fight in, like, turn 3. Try and at least catch up back to the pack if you want to gain more positions through actually passing or trying to pass anyway. Alright, we got more dramas. Yep, always usually happens to the corkscrew. Oh, that person's got to slow down. Alright, now we've completely lost the pack. We're going to try and get there ourselves.
Keep to the right. Clear.
Oh, we're having troubles.
Clear on the right.
Not really sure why you braked like 50 meters early there, buddy. I didn't mean to hit you, but I literally could not avoid it.
Jacob, my man, you're on all teams. They can't hear you. Oh, sausage curb, we're good. Wheelman, we're all good. I know your tricks. That don't fool me. They peek the nose, they're not alongside. Turn in, still your corner. Alright, this guy's got a significantly faster run than me, but if I just park it in the middle of the track, there's really nothing they can do at the corkscrew. Again, very hard to pass. Although he actually is probably faster than me. He may very well pass me going into turn 1. And if they do, that's okay. You can just use their draft, you can try and get them to pull you up to the other cars in front. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna let him by. I think if I let him by, we make it to the front. Or front-ish, I don't know. I'm gonna gain, hopefully, more net positions doing this. I don't have to be faster than him. If I just stay in his draft, usually everything will be fine. You have quite a bit of ground to make up, though, but again, long race, a lot of incidents can happen. He's a lot braver through that section. That's for sure. Alright, never mind. He's just gonna straight up drive away from me. Okay. At the very least, you could battle with them, and that could slow them all down. The only thing you need to be careful at that particular corner is if you really overshoot it and get into the sand on the outside there, it's very, very easy to spin your car there. And it's possible we may see that at some point in the race. Again, sometimes it might be frustrating. Like, you feel like you're not faster than the cars ahead, or suddenly a car from behind is catching you. Just gotta keep going, keep driving. You never know what's gonna happen, especially in rookie races. And like I've said, like the whole series, it really doesn't matter as this guy's going off-roading now. It does not matter. Your finishing position does not matter. You just want to get out of this series and then improve your actual driving skills later on. This is just get out of here and move on. Yes, it can teach you a couple different things, but that's just kind of personally the way I see it. And he's treading water there, going wide. So he's just making a lot of mistakes right now, losing time, and now we're starting to catch back up to him. You know, someone may have that raw pace, but can they keep it together the entire 10 laps, or are they just gonna really start just overdriving their car? It looks like this guy's kind of starting to overdrive, although he's still quicker than us, barely keeping on the track. But again, we're just being smooth, we're being steady, and now we're nearly in his draft range again. A bit of a mistake there. And, yep, that's another off track. So we didn't qualify for this, but you want to make sure you get down a time, basically, whatever the price here at Laguna Seca, because your grid position's really going to kind of determine your results. Like, we started dead last. We've only made it up to 9th. That's just kind of the way it goes, unless you're an absolute speed freak. So we're still hoping this person can mix it up a little bit and we can gain the residual spots, or someone's gonna spin. Just keeping on the track again, that's free spot right there. That did not sound good. Alright, they're battling side by side up there. Never know, the next corner we round could be 2-turn cars and smoke. Or maybe 3. 3 would be nice. But if it's gonna happen, it's probably gonna happen in turn 1. Oh, there he goes. That's the guy I was talking about. At the speed, just really driving on the edge though. Oh god, another sausage curb.
2 to go.
Please no damage. They usually don't cause much damage to like a normal car. You start racing open wheelers here, you do not want to hit those curbs. Those are basically race enders. You need to keep an eye out from behind as well. The guy who spun in turn 1, he's making progress. We should have enough time left in hand to stay in front though, as long as we don't make any mistakes. Alright, we lost 3/10, 4/10 just in that sector alone. Still okay though. Not like he's gonna be able. It's not like he's gonna be able to launch a pass from a second back in the corkscrew. He could do it in the hairpin though, so that's why we gotta still keep our distance. Man, he broke deep. Holy Jesus. We'll see if he makes a lunge. Alright, we're gonna defend inside. We're gonna track out.
Car right.
Oh, he tried to send.
Clear.
He tried to send alright. I mean, that's one way of defending your corner. I don't know if he's gonna be happy about that, but that's one thing you can do. Alright, that was a pretty fun race. Honestly, Laguna Seca is a really easy track to just kind of grind and get out of rookies because the races are quick. That was only 10 laps. It teaches you to hit your apexes or you're gonna spin offline or just lose a bunch of time. So that's why this is a free track, and honestly, it's a real classic track anyway. I really enjoy it. Alright, let's take a look. I'm over to the right. Maybe it's a little bit out of hand on my part, but I don't know if he was going to make that corner either way, because he broke awfully deep. He was committed to try and make a pass, and I don't think he was expecting me to kind of move over like that. So, I don't know. I really wouldn't worry about that happening in rookies too often, but those are the things you're going to start to see, like, getting out of rookies, is people driving a lot more defensively. Most people are going to give you like plenty of room in a rookie series, either because they're scared, most likely they're scared, or 2, they just want to get the SR and get out. So here's what I was talking about. I don't want to be out wide in this corner because there can be things like that can happen. That's kind of a racing deal. It's just one of those things that can happen. I dive for the inside here because at the very least, yeah, I'm going to get slowed up a little bit, but it's still the fastest line through the track, and I'm not ready to go side by side on lap 1 unless I absolutely have to. So we do catch back up, but it's because of this. And I'm not really sure what you could call this other than a racing incident. It's just the kind of thing that's going to happen at the top of the corkscrew. It kind of looks like the 9 just breaks really deep. Number 1 is starting to go for the apex for the corner a little early, and that's just kind of what causes it there. It kind of looks like the 9 just breaks really deep. Number 1 is starting to go for the apex for the corner a little early, and that's just kind of what causes it there. So here's what I was talking about earlier. When you take this left-hand sweeper here, if you get out wide, you don't really feel unstable, but the moment you correct the wheel and try and move it back on the track, that's when it kind of catches and you spin head onto the wall like that. Oh, no, dude, don't do that. I can't believe he wasn't disqualified. Don't do that. If you're gonna try and turn around, try and just do a quick flick with the wheel and the gas. I know this car is underpowered, might be kind of hard, but if you do that in like SCCA, like, you'd be banned for life. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That's just me. I'm pretty sure that's the likely outcome. And that's the final race of my return to rookies. I certainly learned a lot, or remembered a lot that I didn't want to learn or think about again, but I just had a lot of fun, like, experiencing it. I had a good time, not a long time, because I actually had to renew my account just for this video. I'll try and see if I can do some rookie street stocks this week in week 13. I can't promise it'll be a YouTube video. Many of you may know I do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/BrendanHyperstar. I for sure, hopefully will be able to stream a couple of those at the very least. But until then, thanks guys. See you next time.